Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock here on Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. Whether it was high school or college or pro, it's the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Let's go. Ready, go. Go.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And making his starting debut. This is such a fun campus to visit. Get to it if you haven't. Their rookie quarterback from Ole Miss.
I know we all got to see him air it out in the preseason, but we've been waiting, just waiting for his regular season debut to see him take that cannon of an arm and launch one deep. That arm talent's a big part. Why they drafted him and are starting him right here in week 1.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Hot, hot.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's gonna keep it this time. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure. first down anyway. Ugh.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 42. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. Racing down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Gano ready to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. This return makes it up to the 25. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Give up the middle to Jones. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Drew Phillips making the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board. Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out.
Dragon 60. Set up.
Getting right back to it after that interception. He puts it. They connect on the deep shot. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it down to a single point. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings taking the field on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Micah McFadden able to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of... We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest.
Ready. 79 Bronco.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's going deep down this. This is caught inside the 15. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go, go.
Back to the well again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Let's go.
Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Okereke making that stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. A give left side to Jones. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. The Giants using their 1st timeout. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70.
They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw it on 1st down. Gets this to Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Go!
Robinson in motion right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
2nd and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Moore with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. Jalen Warren with a touchdown run. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. DJ Moore, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Khalil Shakir up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 3 on that gain. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Now looking to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Trying to work quickly now. Second and 3. The screen pass falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now they have 3rd and short.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop it. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Huh.
Another carry for him. There's a big hole left. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the jump.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Check go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Now, fast.
Everybody rushing back to the line.
Reload. Go.
There's again, left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Set. Ready.
Handoff now, running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kid, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those big boys defensively.
The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Set. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
19 Lions. Go. Buffalo 18.
He's dropping back to throw. The throw left side caught by Neighbors. Here he goes again. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Gano ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football. You can hammer the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, set.
Motioning him from the slot right. On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down. Addison going in motion right. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on a quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. We've reached the end of... New set of downs for him at the 38.
Flag, go, go, Bronco switch, Bronco, flag.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So it'll be second down. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
This is Jones on the handoff. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson and Devo's got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity to look in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Got it. Ready?
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
Set up.
They'll send him over right.
Ready, ready.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up third and 4.
Set. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Set up.
Throwing it again here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a New York touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Come on, set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be touched down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go, set.
McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Ready. On that line. Ready.
Here's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 44. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Check go.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hutchinson reels it in. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown.
Check.
The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 19-point deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And this one doesn't go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Trying to set this up quick. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Gano's point after is good. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. Gano ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And there's our last game image of this game. It's intercepted. Colsenadimo's got it. So here at MetLife, it's the G-men who come away